All right, guys, made it to the trailhead. Clay and his guest that's joining us today is already here, but I pulled up before they left, so that's good. It's actually snowing right now, so it's actually kind of cool. Should clear up later, I believe. But yep, I'm gonna get over here and get with these guys, and looks like we're all pretty much ready to go here shortly. So I'll get with you when we're on the trail. Should be a good camp. Planning on doing some kind of shelter, hopefully. But I brought the tent just in case. I changed my mind. They're doing a Quincy or some other kind of shelter as well. So should be a pretty interesting and pretty cool camp. So stay tuned. Whew. Okay, guys, it's warm and beautiful out here. We got blue skies, and we made it to the camp. So now we're talking about what are we gonna do first. Build a Quincy, probably pile some snow up first, and then I'll start to figure out what my shelter is gonna be. We got plenty of backup plans and contingencies on top of each other. We got tents and all sorts of stuff in case anything goes wrong, but I'd say it feels like 50 right now with these clothes on, so we're just gonna get going, and yeah, we'll let you know what we got going with the builds and whatnot. Beauty day. So Kane was sitting there drinking a beer, and I was telling him, man, what about ice fishing? Tour guiding. Take people freaking out, even if it's echo, where it's like.
Man, I haven't had lunch yet. That's like pretty much, that was the first thing.
Started digging the trench.
I have no idea that we're right here.
Might get it bigger, but I'm gonna get the tarp out and try to figure out how we're gonna do that. Then we got the pile going here for the Quincy, letting that set for 2 hours, and then they'll start digging it out, and then hopefully a fire right here. So it should be good. So I was thinking like we do a, easy snowshoe hike or any of that.
It's still not back that good.
What's that?
Still not back that good.
Yeah, well. Hoofing it through on the trail here. We're out collecting some boughs, just like this, to put on our floors in our shelters and around the fire, so we avoid mud and cold and get a little insulation. I did check with the Forest Service. It is legal to responsibly cut boughs. You just take a couple from each tree. It's obvious stuff, but a lot of people think it's illegal, and it's not. You can't take it out of the woods. You can't collect them and take them out of the woods. And that's one of the big things the Forest Service people told us. But just letting you know, by the books here. So yeah, anyway, beautiful freaking day. It's super warm. Awesome. I mean, look at this. Just going for a freaking walk in the woods, cutting some green stuff and getting ready to build shelters a little more. So really enjoying this, really enjoying it. Pine boughs piled up, firewood piled up. I got my trench mostly built, but we're gonna wait and kind of see what the Quincy does here. Clay's getting suited up to start digging this out. and then we'll get our fire pit situated, and then we'll throw the tarp up, and then yeah, we'll kind of have the home and the fort, the home base all set up and ready to go. So we'll keep you posted on how everything works out.
If you can imagine the amount of snow we put in here, we're not going to dig half of it back out. Man, this bottom layer. Holy crap. If I can but...
All right, Clay's gotten to the point now where he's inside the hut and he's moving snow out from inside into this sled, and then we'll go dump the snow. I'm wondering, Clay, what if I start shoveling the snow out of the sled so we don't even have to move it?
whichever's easier.
You know what I mean? Or unless you don't want any more snow where you've been shoveling it.
I could care less.
Okay, I'll do that. That way we're just assembly line style. Yeah, I think this will be more efficient. I guess we didn't even really need the sled at all then if we were going to do that, but...
It keeps you from packing though when you're right outside.
Yeah, that's true. It keeps it from packing down.
It's not quite as dark out with my sunglasses on.
All right. Clay's coming along. He's got this back side over here is pretty much maxed out. He's got light poking through, so he's just working his way back toward this wall. Yeah, well, when I was throwing snow on that wall, he was having stuff kind of crumble, so. So I realized one major flaw that I have with this tent is that, or this tarp, is that there's no freaking grommets on this whole long side. There isn't one hole I can tie to the walls. So even though I can pitch all four corners out, and then this thing, there's one over there, but I'm gonna have to make buttons in the middle of each of these sides just to be able to anchor it down. So that's kind of silly, but might as well do that while those guys are doing their thing, and I'll show you how to do that really quick. All right, so what I want to do is take just a length of paracord like this. Anything will work, really. And cut a couple lengths that are about the same. So one thing I found that works really good is a pine cone. You can use that as a button. So here, let me show you. In here. And then I'm going to kind of twist the material around it. And then it helps if you have the knot already tightened. It's going to be not very cosmetically awesome or anything, but it's going to be effective, hopefully. Wrap the knot or the loop around it. And then tighten it around that pine cone. Tighten it up tight. And then there. Now I have a tie-off point on my tarp where there was no grommet or anything. Yeah, it took a little bit of the material, so it's going to be kind of bunched up there, which sucks. But now I'm going to be able to tie this middle part of the tarp to the snow. So I'm going to repeat the steps on the other side here. Okay guys, well there it is. The back is quite secure, but the front poles are need a little dialed. But that's the general gist of it, whether I like it or not. That's the way it's going to somewhat look. I'll fix the saggy part. Maybe I got to figure out how to put that thing more like in the ground somewhat, or taut. Oh, yeah.
Woo! Man, double trench like you got with the center fire, and we'll just do pine boughs and
Yeah. Done setting up beds. I got my little Christmas tree, Christmas lights going here. they're about settled in there. We're gonna start building up some coals and get cooking. So it's an awesome night. All right, guys, I got some steak pieces here and some mushrooms and some butter. And I'm gonna make a tinfoil dinner. I have a potato and an onion, but honestly, this is so much right here, and I don't want to cut up an onion and a potato anymore. So I'm just gonna make a tinfoil dinner with this, and it's gonna be plenty of food. And then I got bacon in the morning to unthaw or thaw and put on a bagel. Somehow we'll do the fire if we start one, or the stove, either way.
$75 is like 10 minutes work, but when I'm not working, $75
For sure.
Sometimes you need to be able to flip your can upside down because it'll freeze up. And,
Here, I'm gonna sneak a coal spot from you here.
Yeah, I'm just here.
Look at that.
And this actually, you can fold it up and make it. Yeah, we've got enough fire for sure, wood to keep this fire going all night long, but I'm not going to keep getting out and feeding it, so.
Had a good night of chatting by the fire. I'm just gonna boil some quick water and put it in my Nalgene and put it in my sleeping bag so I have some warm water. Fire's going good, and it's been a good night. Getting ready to crawl in there. I'll get with you when I go to bed. Oh man, I broke my handle. Dang it. Oh, dang it. One handle. Alright, gonna put the door on. Alright.
So just tip the bottom. I don't know, somewhere in there and just lean it up. See if
Alright, good night, guys. Alright guys, that's crazy. I thought I'd be more stretched out in this snow cave or snow shelter, but my feet are like up against the snow and my head is like up against the snow. So if I like fully stretch out, I'm gonna hit snow one way or the other. But I just put the boiling Nalgene in my sleeping bag, and it's so warm, and it's just warming the like core of my body, like my abs, and I'll probably put it on my back. But like, I'm not cold at all. I think without it I'd be fine, but it's definitely a game changer. The boiling water inside the Nalgene is like, it's like a hot pad just sitting inside your sleeping bag. It's so nice. So thanks, Clay, for that. That's awesome. But I got this like roaring fire going in front of me. Christmas lights, which I need to turn off. Living right now for me. I'm just so happy. So anyway, guys, cheers. Good night. I'll get with you in the morning. Alright guys, well I quite literally, for the first time ever, actually have froze my camera. I thought it was the batteries being dead, but the camera just was too cold to work. So I had to use the fire steel to strike the stove with the knife because I was silly and don't have a lighter or even like a little striker thing, but it worked out awesome. And then my coffee creamer was frozen, so I had to thaw out some creamer as well. But it's turning into a beautiful day already. I'm gonna just sit in my sleeping bag and drink this coffee, and then once I drink this down, I'll get out and get moving around. I can still see smoke coming from the fire pit over there, so I think with some some kindling we should be able to get it going again pretty easy. Cheers. Yeah. She'll go. Wow. It's way more work than I want to do to start a stove.
Because I'm done getting granola, but I'm not done having
Got a little bit of bacon cooking in here. Well, it's just warming up. Pre-cooked, but just keep mixing that around for a minute. Is that oatmeal or cocoa?
Both.
Nice.
Yeah, that's much better.
Whew. All right, guys. The sun's coming up, and we're so excited. Got a fire going pretty easy this morning. The fire was still going. Cooked some coffee, cooked some bacon. Clay and Karen had oatmeal for breakfast, I believe, and we're hearing some coyotes howling in the distance, so that's really cool. But we're not going to lollygag. We're going to start packing up gear and get out of here at a decent hour. So anyway, yeah, we'll keep you with us, and we'll let you know when we're ready to roll. So here's how good the snow anchors are in. Pull as hard as I possibly can. And it's freaking, they're just in there. So had to shovel them out. And they're frozen solid. Look at that. It's like a 20-pound block tying my tarp down there. That's effective, but not the funnest thing to get out. Oh, king of the mountain cache there.
King of the mountain.
The bed, shelter, treated me well. Putting the fire out now, and then we're gonna head. So awesome trip. Thanks to Clay and Karen for coming out. Cash, of course. Beauty day. So till next time, peace out.